Hey, Legends fans, welcome back. Honestly, it's so early in the morning, but I just had to see this because it's just crazy. Like, this update, it's gonna be a big one. So, update size is 2,500 megabytes. Okay. Also, I'm doing this on my phone, not on the computer, because it's gonna take too long to actually set that up. The winter holiday season is upon us, captains, and we're delivering a massive update to prepare for it. For yourself. If you're in the TLDR crowd, what? I don't know. Check this. Legendary tier Minotaur is the campaign ship. Legendary rentals throughout the update. 3 arena seasons to test out those legendary ships. Win rose bonuses for your for your ships from day 1. Commander. Okay. A boatload of new skins and camos. A special web event to crown the ultimate gifter and more. Before we begin, redeem the code to get yourself some holiday camos. So here's the code right here. I'll have that in the description. All you need to do is copy that and paste it into the redeemer, which I will also have down there in the description. If you need any help with that, there's my Discord server down there too. There's a tutorial with pictures to make it a bit easier. And important, this update runs for 6 weeks until January 31st. Excuse me. Thesis Bane campaign. British legendary tier Minotaur is the star of the holiday campaign. The true definition of a heavy hitter. Her DPM is significant thanks to how short her reload time is. Minotaur hits hard and fast, just like her mythical namesake. Despite being limited to AP shells only, and she possesses a very powerful AA suite. Okay. With the option to choose between the smoke generator and the radar consumable, there are plenty of ways you can support your team effectively. This is the first time a legendary tier ship has been available as the biggest campaign prize. But don't worry if you end up missing out on getting her. In the first update of 2022, Minotaur will be waiting for you in the darkest corner of the bureau. Just don't forget to bring Aerodyne's thread. Okay. With Soviet Cruiser Stalingrad having recently become available for GXP, we are not excluding more possible distribution options for legendary ships and further updates. So, basically, legendary ships are going to be available, I guess, every possible way in coming updates in coming years, I guess. Thesis Bane, December 20th to January 31st. You can pause that right there. Just to know with Admiralty backing, you will get a lot more. Also, you will get the ship. Okay, that's if you, this is without Admiralty backing. And then this is with down here. So you get a lot more. As always. Holiday preparations. Rent a ship in Roaring Lion. Ever considered trying out that one fancy legendary ship but didn't want to abandon the project you were researching? Well, during the holidays, everything is possible. If you want it really bad, here's a full list of legendary tier ships of all shapes and types available for rent through store bundles. 2 million credits for the entire duration of the update. Oh god. That's just horrible, honestly. I don't know what they did last time for legendary ships, but I'm pretty sure it just wasn't 2 million silver. But good thing I don't play legendary tier that much, so this won't affect me, but I know people that play it, they will be furious. Task Force 1 available from December 20th. Alaska, Shimakaze, Grosser Curve First, and Khabarovsk. I already have all those. They're okay, I guess. Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh. Okay. So this is what we're gonna be, yeah, so December 20th through January 31st, Alaska, Shimakaze, Grisker, 1st, and Khabarovsk. Then, week 2, January 3rd to the 31st, Task Force 2, it's not really a week. Gearing, Worcester, Yamato, Conqueror. And then Task Force 3, January 17th through the 31st, Montana, Stalingrad, Colbera, and Colbera. Interesting. Okay. Colbera bonus ship to spice up the metagame, which is good. We needed more cruisers. This also allows us to test her before assigning to the Bureau. Okay, that's cool. Please note that her stats may be changed before she reaches it, depending on how she performs. It's the first appearance of this legendary French cruiser named after Jean-Baptiste Colbert. I probably said that wrong. A famous something century French statesman. She's a fire starter, if we ever saw one. Just think legendary tier Atlanta. Yeah, this ship will play a lot like your American, like, cruisers. Except it's gonna have a heal, and not really sure what else it's gonna have. Like, on PC it has a heal, DFAA, and the engine boost. So we'll have to see that. I don't think they're gonna have DFAA on it for Legends, but you never know. Maybe they'd give it sonar or something. But yeah, that's 4 guns over the front and like a weird arrangement. Like you have like, yeah, you'll just have to look up a video on it because I can't really explain it. Anyway, it would be great to have some place to try those legendary ships and get prizes too, right? There might be some info on that later in this article, who knows? British Tier 7 Premium Battleship Lion. Largely the development of the King George V class, this battleship is bigger armored and equipped with modern 16-inch 406mm guns. Line handles well and offers solid performance with both shell choices. You can now get her for 25,000 winter coins to obtain those. Oh. Complete missions. It's worth paying attention to the Escaping the Labyrinth weekly mission that can be completed playing Minotaur. Oh. You can obtain a significant haul of winter coins if you have Minotaur. But it's at the end of the campaign. Also, the campaign is 130 milestones this time. You can obtain redeem Windrose bonuses. Winter coins are rewarded for the first win playing tier 7 tech tree ships, as well as tier 6 and 7 premium ships, I think that is. It works in a similar way to the first win bonus, but once in the update. Okay. Play an idly dominate arena. Whoops, looks like we have just spoiled how you can support the legendary ships and get the prizes we mentioned in the previous section. Oh well. Acquire specific crate bundles. Okay. Please note Lion cannot be obtained for free in our estimations, and at the very least you will need to acquire the Admiralty backing and complete the campaign during the 5th week of the update, while also placing in the top bracket of all arena seasons. Jeez, that being said, this is unlikely to be the last time we see the Roaring Beast. Yeah, they said that for the Lenin, and they haven't brought it back, okay? You need to sweat hard if you want to get it for free. Well, close to free. You would have to buy the campaign and maybe some other stuff. With this update, we're introducing a new type of cosmetic content, Commander... I've never said that word. I swear their vocabulary is, like, top tier. They changed the appearance of your non-event commanders and include the following visual effects. A signal flare when you sound your horn, colorful tracers for main battery salvos, and fireworks for legendary skill activation. Are intended to bring more content variety and create a wide variety of visual and possibly sound design options in the future. Okay, there's Miss Santa. The charming Miss Santa for American and British commanders, okay. And charismatic Snow Maiden for Soviet and European one. What? Soviet and European. Does that mean the European destroyers, or does that mean France and Germany, and is that included? That's my question. Are the holiday pioneers for this type of content? You can acquire both of them in the store in exchange for winter coins during this update. Please note these can only be applied to historical commanders. Interesting. Doesn't look like they have any, special skills at all. Looks like she's basically a Dewey. Holiday Port London. Okay, so we might get a new port theme too, so expect a video on the port theme out. I don't think we've ever seen this port, honestly. A nice touch to celebrate Christmas and New Year, a new port. This time it's the London Harbour dressed in festive decorations. Don't forget that there's a photo mode in the port you can activate by pressing LT, L2. I think we know that. But just so if you didn't. Winter Gift Flurry Web Event. A special web event. Winter Gift Flurry runs from December 20th through January 10th. Get ready for gifts, prizes, and a chance to win a competition to become the best Secret Santa of the holiday season by sending presents to other players. For a detailed look, stay tuned for an upcoming dedicated blog post next week. So, look out for that. New camos and skins. The winter holidays are a time to decorate basically whatever you can see or reach. And Warships are no exception. This year there are loads of new skins and camos for you to try. The first batch comes in form of snowstorm skins for the following ships: Fletcher, Vanguard, Implacable, Hipper. Okay, so they don't really look like those those complete frozen over ships we got last year, like the Scharnhorst, the Duke of York, and the Edinburgh. But these are a bit more they have more design to it, I'd say. A fair number of themed winter camos are in stock as well, both in the bureau and in the store. Pick up whichever you like the most. Cool Wave, New York, Furataka, Hawkins, T-22, Strasbourg. I guess so there's two different camos. That's cool. Excuse me. There's 3 different camos. Okay. Cool Wave, Seal of Winter, Dallas, Icarus, Nuremberg, Normandy. Okay. Additionally, more historical Type 9 permanent camos, Grade 1, which... Additionally, there will be more, I think they're supposed to be saying, which you can create using spare paint. 75 paint each are set to become available for the following ships. Okay. Akatsuki, Nagato, Amagi, Kagero, Queen Elizabeth, King George, Vanguard. Bovoy, Kiev, Udaloy. Okay. So more free camos, basically. You just go into the loadout tab, go to your camos, and then see the permanent one there. You can craft it using 75 paint. Holiday Bureau 2022. New year, new project. Makes sense, right? Within the special Holiday Bureau project, you'll be able to acquire festive permanent camos for Furataka, T-22, and Normandy. A skin for Vanguard, crates, credits, and more. I guess you're actually going to get some of the camos that I mentioned before for free on some of the ships, not all of them, but yeah. Crates, credits, and more. Make sure to start this project because it is scheduled to be it's scheduled to expire right when the next update hits. I don't know why they just can't say expire. 2 new containers, Secret Santa and Super Santa 2022. So this is kind of like last year, of course. The holiday period is a time for miracles, and for it we have 2 special crates, Secret Santa and Super Santa. The latter is especially exciting because it drops a whole lot of different premium ships from tier 5 to 7. And if you're lucky enough to pull I see it already. If you're lucky enough to pull a super prize with a small chance, you can acquire such rarities as Jean Bart, Kutuzov, or Belfast. Jeez. They're finally doing the Jean Bart. My eyes directly went to that, and I was like, oh shoot. Among some more common, but still not easy to get warships with bigger chances, of course, you can get Odin, Champagne, Roma, Błyskawica, and others. Please don't tell me Ognavoid, because yeah. Secret Santa crates in turn will be added to the daily reward ones in the store from December 20th through January 2nd for a total of 14 containers. That's very cool. You should get those. For a complete breakdown of the holiday bonuses and prizes, keep an eye out for a dedicated article in the coming days. So look out for that too. What's more, a guarantee system is active for Super Santa containers, meaning that you get a ship in at least every 40th crate. However, it is not in use for the rare ships. In fact, we strongly advise against hunting for those ships intentionally. It is better to simply appreciate them if you get an unexpected surprise. At the same time, the guarantee counter does reset if you get one of the super prize ships. That being said, either of the ships may still drop at any point. I do like how they're saying that you most likely won't get the super prize, and that's okay. And they're encouraging here kind of not to wail, which I actually appreciate them doing. Legendary Arena Seasons 8, 9, and 10. Jeez, this is gonna be bad. Because everyone's gonna have their legendary rentals, you know, and they're gonna just noob out. Remember how we talked about a great place to get prizes and sport your rented legendary ships and immediately spoiled it in the next paragraph? Whoever did this text, I swear to God. Well, here we are with 3 legendary tier exclusive arena seasons. No other restrictions are in place. Oh god. The arms mechanic is here again, and battle fatigue hits at 10 as usual, meaning that only the results of your 10 best battles in terms of XP gain are counted towards the leaderboard daily. A brief reminder on how Arms Race works: 3 waves of buffs spawn on the map at certain times throughout the battle, always at similar distances to each team's spawn points. The buff effects benefit the whole team and can be stacked, so don't treat them carelessly. The list of bonuses stays the same. You can pause there, I'm not going to read them all. Basically, you just get some buffs to do more stuff, I guess you could say. One important thing to mention in case the battle timer runs its course: the side with the most enemy ships sunk is declared the winner. This rule can create situations where a team can win even having lost all of its ships. Okay. To sum up, let's find out how the prizes are distributed depending on your results, which are calculated considering the total amount of XP earned with all modifiers applied. The winning team players also get 50% extra XP. You'll be put into one of the 6 groups on the leaderboard once the season ends. You can receive seal, winter coins, different commander progression items, crates, and more. So Season 8, this is what it's going to look like. There's all your top percentages. And even if you don't play this, I would just highly recommend just playing one match, because you're going to get some paint and some winter coins too, so that's always nice. Also, you could try to go for top 50%, which should be fairly easy. You get 3 crates actually, so that is pretty good. And you get all rewards below that too. So that's pretty cool. Ship legendary tier divisions are allowed, arms race mechanic, yada 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 yada. This time, again, try to get top 50, because that's a good reward right there. Same stuff. Again, try to get top. Well, it's only 50,000 commander XP. Do what you want with that one. But the first 2, definitely try to get top 50. if you have the time. New ships this New ships this update. Tier 4 Murmansk, which I believe, is the sister of the Omaha and Marblehead cruisers. But under the Soviet flag, she's capable when it comes to AA defense and lets you play with American shell arcs. Cool. Managed by Soviet commanders, which is definitely a unique combination. Murmansk is available for 6,250 steel in the forge from January 3rd. Okay. Azuma, really? If you'll know, I hate this ship. If I would sell ships, I would sell this one first. Projected in Japan as a large cruiser for long-range engagements with 3x3 12.2-inch guns, she's certainly fit for that task. A large HP pool makes Azuma pretty tough, while her repair party also has a relatively short cooldown, which doesn't make life easier for her foes. She's available from January 10th through January 16th for 750,000 GXP. If you want to get that ship, go for it. I wouldn't get it, honestly, to be fair. Balance and miscellaneous changes. While there aren't too many individual ships under the scalpel blade this update, pay close attention to the aircraft to ship visibility changes, as they might play, pardon the pun, with our meta. Okay. Also, Tier 7 Kansas, main battery reload time decreased from 38 to 34. That's cool. Kansas is a solid performer, but her maneuverability can be a real hindrance on occasion. Additionally, to give her a little more pep over her predecessors, North Carolina, we're upping her damage per minute with the simple gun reload buff. Shiratsuyu, I actually like how they're explaining this. They never did that before. Tier 6, I think this is, I don't care about the Japanese destroyers. Main battery reload decreased from 7.5 to, actually that's cool, to 5. We found that Shiratsuyu does suffer in destroyer duels that don't end in torpedo carnage. But the main concern was that her ability to set fires was a little lower than we would like it to be. Hence this buff. Okay. Tier 5 Genvi, main battery reload decreased from 5 to 3.5. What? Okay. Range of upgraded torpedoes increased from 4 to 6. Jeez. Genvi is an object of frustration for many, and it's true that she did lag in key metrics compared to the rest of the line. So we're boosting her damage per second for all the available armaments, and looking forward to you making fresh memories with her. Tier 6 Minsk. Upgrade. This update's the biggest I've ever seen. Upgraded main battery reload time decreased from... Yeah, we got that, sorry. Wait, did I get that? Oh, no, I didn't. Upgraded main battery reload time decreased from 5.2 to 3.5. Range of torpedoes increased from 4 to 6. The story of Minsk is quite similar to that of the Tier 5 sister on a bigger scale to speak, so we don't try to invent the wheel and give her more firepower. Yeah, these buffs were needed to those ships. I want to play them I wanted to play them for the longest time, but the torpedoes were just horrible and guns were mediocre, but this is cool that they actually buffed them. AP shell maximum damage decreased from 12,950 to 12,000 on the Sinop. Truth be told, Sinop is not the most obvious choice for Tier 6 battleships nowadays. Really? But she's been low-key pulling up in the charts, hence this nerf. We do not expect much to change except for a few very successful salvos, maybe giving her victims more of a chance. Aircraft squadron spotting and visibility changes. Squadrons don't spot ships if there are islands or smoke in the way of direct visibility, and vice versa. Squadrons don't spot other squadrons if there are islands or smoke in the way. Didn't we already know this? Or are these all changes? Returning squadrons that are at unreachable heights, usually within a few seconds of starting their flight back to the mothership, don't spot other squadrons. Okay. The ship-to-plane and plane-to-ship visibility values have long been a point of contention among you, so we're trying to make their interactions a tad more realistic, pretty much, just like you asked. This change might be more or less drastic than it looks on paper, so we will eagerly await your feedback. Excuse me. Sound changes added support for custom aircraft sounds for the Lord of the Seeker skin for August von Percival. That's actually cool. Now those jet fighters will actually sound like jet fighters and not a bunch of propped aircraft. All the space skins in the game, namely Pensacola, New Orleans, Baltimore, Le Galissonnaire, Algerie, Charles Martel, Gearing, Shimikaze, and Grosser Kurfürst, receive laser sounds for their main gun salvos. That's actually interesting. I'll have to try that on the Algerie and the Galissonnaire. They do have one for Charles Martel, though. Okay. Bug physics is muffled sounds in the menu after entering a battle. Animation of switching Bureau projects playing back when there was no actual switching. Bureau main screen focus returning to the first project instead of the recently viewed one. Bureau boosters showing as Bureau boosters showing as being assigned to a different project than it actually was if that project allowed the same boosters. Nassau losing her gun sounds if she had the Halloween default skin equipped with Halloween cosmetics turned off in the menu. Huh. Mobile only. Oh, okay. Incorrect icons showing up in the ship upgrade menu after switching between different ships multiple times. All containers in the store received a show details button that sends you to the drop rate page in one push. That's cool. And have a great holiday time and turn the tide. So, a bunch of bug fixes, a bunch of nerfs, a bunch of buffs, a bunch of ships available. Murmansk is going to be the interesting one. It's basically, like they say right down here in Omaha. It's basically in Omaha. I think it is the Omaha. I'm probably wrong on that, actually. Yeah, we had new arena seasons, new crates, bunch of stuff, camos, tracers, I guess. And which these like are not really like new commanders, if you know what I mean. Like they don't have any like special skills. It looks like they're just like a base commander. But in the trailer, it looks like there was like a slot that you can put them in, I guess, for free. Huh. Okay, well, if you did enjoy this video, do consider liking and subscribing. Check out that code down there, as I showed you guys in the previous... up here. Yeah. Redeem that code, get yourself some holiday camos, and turn the tide. So thanks for watching, and goodbye. There will be more mobile streams coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. And, yeah, have happy holidays, and I'll see you next time.